Hey, Ethereum. Yep. I haven't really started yet. Uh, yeah. I think I'm going to attempt, as we were discussing this the other day, I think I'm going to attempt the Bruiser first and see how how well that goes. And then oh, Bruiser's not tied to any particular city, is it? Um, do I make it even harder on myself and go evil, like because I always make good characters, so I feel like making one in Kinos is or Kinos or Hallis or whatever is like a bit easier maybe for me. Whereas if I make it start it off in Neriak instead, I mean realistically, wherever you call home doesn't really make a character leveling a character harder, but it's just a little bit different. I mean, to be fair, I don't anticipate spending that much time in a home zone anyway. Like, I mean, the character will probably have a house to stick things in, but and other than emptying bags, yeah. Uh, can you do something stupid like that and then yeah, whatever. Okay, never mind. I just think Froglock's animations with brawlers is funny, but can't do evil places with the frog, so we won't go with the frog. We could go with the troll. I feel like meat is back on the back on the menu with that one. Yeah, we could do Freeport. What's harder? I suppose really running a what do you do? Run a character through the island? And then the low-level Freeport zones. That's probably harder than running through the that other place that I can't remember the name of right now. Darklight Woods, yes, thank you. Yeah. Okay. We'll do that then. Troll? Or do we do something completely crazy? I mean, I've never really had a Ratonga before. Might do a Ratonga Bruiser just because. Feels a bit weird. Sure, let's go with it. There he is. It's the randomization process. Oh god. Literally the hardest part about creating a new character. Finding a name. What do we think? What happens if I type Bruiser into Google? What do we get back? Comedy TV series, apparently. Oh, is that? Wow. That character name is reserved or too naughty. Oh. Right. Surely that wouldn't be available, would it? Holy crap, it is. Rat bag the bruiser. His life begins. What information for advancement will be displayed in an external browser? What is this, please? Grab the UI from. Tutorial information will be displayed. Oh, it really does. It just displays a local HTML file. Yeah, they both do. Okay. Random HTML file in the install directory. Cool. All right. You might just have to. That's with a few thingies here. Based on how I would usually go about it. Back that up there. There. we got? Taunts. Look at consistency. Whack. Okay. Here we are. Oh my god, a 0% run speed character. Oh my god. This is so bad. Oh, naked rat really has nothing.
Ahoy! 'Tis good to see you awake. You seem a little squiffy. Least you cheated death.
Squiffy!
Me apologies. I am Captain Drake Varlos, and this here fine ship is the Far Journey. Me hearties pulled you from the sea, you and those other bilge rats.
Oh, you just called me a bilge rat. Cheeky bugger.
We are heading to the island of refuge, and Ingrid, quit carking at the shorty and fix that yardarm. Don't want the ship to come apart in these high winds, do you?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You think she'd never seen a gnome before? Whoa there, the seas are getting a bit angry. Go speak to me first mate, Wowlin. He might have something for you to do.
You're wowling. Good old wowling.
What? Oh, hey there, you startled me. Canna seem to find me hat. Sure. Me needs you to go looky in them there boxes, and if you find it, let me know.
Man's lost his hat. Oh, winner, winner, winner. First box.
Ah, me hat! Was worried. See, this hat gives me the luck. Now me is safe, thanks to ye. Here, take this charm. You may find a use for it. Well now, Ingrid over there can show you the rest of the ship. Me needs to plot the course to the Isles now.
How do you know? What are you plotting? Who drew that map? That's terrible. Doesn't even look like the Isles.
Thinking I should design a new mechanical boat. It would be perfect. Yes, perfect indeed. Hello, how are you?
Hello. How are you?
I am fine. Just after the last pickup, I have been working extra hard since Vim said she would give me the piece of Luckland she found. Yes, Vim, the merchant over there. She found a small piece of the moon and is having me work for it. Maybe you can go buy it from her for me. Maybe you have something she will buy. Why don't you go talk to her?
Right. In what world did you think that a mostly naked rat turning up on your boat would have something to trade for a piece of the moon, exactly?
I am busy right now.
Good job I do.
You got the shard! Great! Now I can stop doing this work and enjoy the rest of this trip. Here is some coin for your help.
Wow, she gave me 10 copper. Woo, yeah, I'm rich.
Avast ye, we need to talk. Well, 'tis bit of a problem. You see, there be rats on board.
Aye.
The vermin keep eating the supplies, and I need ya to go feed them to the deep afore they eat anything else. Yeah, that's what we be needing. With this ear club, it is
Club.
nice and splintered. Sure to cause them some pain, ha ha.
I am Captain or Club'em.
Blimey! You trying to cause a mutiny? I told you to kill those rats. Now do it, you landlubber.
I'm trying to kill the rats. The DPS of a soggy paper bag. To mention the attack speed of a sloth. Ooh. First thing. What do we get? Meteor Fist. Sounds amazing.
Ah, you made quick work of them vermin.
Wait, is that the...
No, it can't be.
Quick, Ingrid! Secure the loot! There be a Drakota off the bow! Quick now! Secure those chests! Everyone down! What?
She be burning. What's up, Mage Man? Are you going to do all the tutorial zones? If you mean all the old school low-level zones, I think so. I don't know about all of them, but
He must put an end to his life afore he tears me ship apart.
that damn goblin. It's oh God. We were discussing this earlier. Theoretically, it's probably harder to do the old zones, like Freeport zones, than it is to do the newer zones like Frostfang and Darklight Wood. So I will probably do those older zones. What's she doing? Focus! Focus! Oh, she made it rain. Look at that. Multiple rain clouds. I've never really noticed that before.
Ah, you saved the far journey and me crew. It seems you proved to be quite a hero. Well, with the help of that young lass there, you do.
Yeah, who was that? Oh, it was Vim, wasn't it? Must be. Although I can't select her to...
There be the island of refuge. Get ready to drop anchor. Just let me know when you want to go ashore.
I don't see no island. Where are you looking?
Ingrid, swing the lead and prepare to drop anchor. So, you ready to go ashore, matey?
Yes.
Don't you mind. We get paid to do that.
Here we go. Outpost of the Overlord. I honestly cannot remember the last time I did this Freeport version of the island. Jesus Christ. I mean, I have done it before, but oh, so many years ago.
Ah, there you are. I have been expecting you. There is much work ahead of us in establishing Freeport's dominance over this island. The Overlord's troops have secured the outpost, but there is a growing nuisance on the other side of the island that must be addressed. That is where you come in. I am Teil Envelix, attendant and confidant of the Overlord. I am
Teil?
here to ensure that our operation on this island is successful. You, on the other hand, will be assisting us with some field work to help prepare you for life as a citizen of Freeport. Remember to always keep the will of the Overlord foremost in your thoughts, and you will go far. The city of Freeport is a power unrivaled on Norrath, no matter what you might hear from Kinosian riffraff. You must pledge yourself to this power and become part of it. Do this, and I will reward you handsomely. Excellent. There is indeed much potential in you. I think it is time to begin your training. You must be strong if you wish to serve properly. Northwest of here you can find Trainer Darg Frostwind. Speak with him about combat training, and do as he tells you. In case you forget, I've written down his name and location in your quest journal.
That's very kind and considerate of you. There's Queen's Island, Overlord's Outpost, New Hallis, just outside Norrath, one into most. Yep. True, there are many, many starting zones. But yeah, so the idea of doing something like this is to try and make it as hard as possible, I suppose. Remove all of the shortcuts and things like that. And I think the starting zones like New Hallis, Greater Feydark, Tomorrow's Deep, and I can never remember that one. Dark Hollow Wood. Those ones are better starting zones, and I would always encourage people to do those. But for the purposes of this particular challenge, I actually think the islands, because they are not as good and therefore harder. Yeah, I could. You're right. I could do all of them. I could do all the way through the island and then hop over to something like Dark Wood. I say it feels like it would be easier that way, and I'm trying to avoid easy.
Greetings. Very well.
Remember, I just said I'm trying to avoid easy. I was almost going to go for this guy, but I'm going to go for the one in the middle. Feel by late 20s you need to get a merc. Nope, there will be no mercenaries in this challenge. The mercenaries can go do one. Technically, the mercenaries are available on Kaladin now, but I will not be using one. Wow, this guy actually hit hard. We might be dead here. That's it. End level 2. Old ratbag here doesn't do much damage at the moment. Not ratbag. Thankfully, avoidance is a thing. Yeah, there we go. Just have to get a second meteor in. We're good.
Have you defeated the sparring partner yet?
I did!
Good. The stronger you are, the more useful you are to us. I'm sure of it. Go speak with Tail and Velix. She is just south of Sithor's Spire.
That would be rather embarrassing to die at level 2 and have to reset and start again.
So, are you ready to learn more about the Outpost and perform your first service for the Overlord?
I'm ready!
This outpost was recently established as a training ground for potential citizens of Freeport to hone their skills. Our first scouts on the island reported it as being uninhabited, perfect for our needs. It soon became clear that the initial reports were incorrect, and those scouts have been permanently reassigned to the bottom of the bay. Such is the price of failure.
Don't want to be assigned to the bottom of the bay.
The intruders are a sect of the Tunarian Alliance, a lowly order of vermin originating from Kinos. As a true servant of the Overlord, your duty is to eliminate them. This should prove extremely useful in preparing you for the challenges that lie ahead after you leave the outpost. Not just yet. You will strike against those Kinosian scum when the time is right. First, we need to see if that weapon of yours is working. Are you ready for your first test?
Yes, I am ready.
Go talk to Chef Gorga, just past the west archway. She needs help gathering supplies to feed the members of the Freeport militia who guard this outpost, which should provide a chance to test your combat skills. There is more to hunt on this island than just Kenosians. Report back to me when your duties with Chef Gorga are done.
Saying Chef Gorga is also the one that appears on Zep Docs. Chef Gorga as well. Fucking 0% run speed.
Need to wait for the stew to be done. No firsties. Many militia to feed. Your mouth no bigger than the rest.
No, actually, my mouth is quite small in comparison.
Ah, yes. Tail said you were coming. Good then. Gorga can stir the pot while you goes to collect more ingredients.
Why do trolls always sound crazy?
Seaside stew. Only a couple things we still needs to get. First is the buzzers, bug and Gorga they are. Not sure how they taste, but less of them is better. Be sure to pluck out the wings slowly. The last buzz is the best buzz.
The last buzz is the best buzz. Oh yes, I'm not going to be doing any crafting either on this character. Fuck at the trade skilling. Amazon looking to dump some money into Darkpool Games. That seems unlikely. Feels like a very optimistic rumour. Given New World. I mean, to be fair, Smed's over there, so it's not entirely out of the realms of possibility, but... Come on, right back! Hit him! It's just a little bee. Jesus. Really is slow, isn't it, to begin with? I like how we've gone from playing a character like on the last stream that was doing billions of damage through to doing like 2 damage.
Toss them in the pot. The next yummies are the main pot filler, livers. Those elks are eating up all the eaten plants anyways, so we killed 2 halflings with 1 stone. Bring back the elk livers when you're done.
Hey, Arabani. You can send the link over to me in a direct message if you like. Oh, yeah, because otherwise that will happen. Moobot says, nope. And unfortunately, it deletes it so fast that not even I can see it. Amazing thing. 3. What is this? Ignore pain. What? Wait, I got my first kill at level 3? Really? What's the Oh, there we are. Okay, so the recast is 1 minute 30. It's actually shorter than what I thought it was. Oh, rat. That's a bee, not an elk. I done goofed with tab targeting. Try again. Does Bruiser's taunt do anything else? No, just taunt. Okay. Just checking to see whether there was any interrupt or extra damage attached to the taunt, but no. If not, you can do it on Twitter. If not, are you bored with VOV already? No, I just thought I'd try and sort of space out the content. So, like tomorrow's stream, I'll probably go back to VOV and carry on doing as normal. I just thought with VOV, I am at the point where I kind of need to do. I guess I'm doing the solo zones to see if I can get any upgrades, whether I get really lucky with masters or the mount, for example. That, yeah, sort of, as you say, grinding for gear and upgrades that way. There are very, very few upgrades from the solo stuff. I did start to look for groups on Friday's session, but was unsuccessful, and I don't know how successful I'm going to be trying to find a group. Might have to start looking for a guild or something that's just a kind of social grouping guild rather than a raiding one. If people aren't that interested in grouping out of guild these days. And I just thought, rather than doing the same old grind every session, that we could space it out a bit and do something slightly different every now and then. Sunday fun day. Yeah, true.
Did you enjoy? Gorga was impressed with your handiwork. I'm sure the Outpost militia guards will be pleased with her stew, though I can't stomach troll cooking myself. You show potential indeed. As promised, here is your reward. So, are you ready to prove your worth again? Good. Now listen closely. Though a direct attack upon your enemy can be quite satisfying, there are often more subtle means of inflicting damage. Cut off the feet, and the head is sure to follow, if you get my meaning.
You suggesting some kind of sinister plan?
Indeed. Cunning and
It's a dark
subtlety
elf,
are
so
often
obviously.
effective. And who is more cunning and subtle than an assassin? We've established a camp through the archway to the west, at the far end of Seaside Glade. Go and speak to Assassin Vamir, who has devised a plan to strike at the heart of the Tunarians. Assassin Vamir will explain the details.
Grouping has been really terrible. What, in terms of just finding a group, or when you're in a group it just doesn't go well? Or both, I suppose, maybe. Just trying to find one. I see you. ratty scout behind me on a tree.
Hellos! Tail
Yes.
sent word you were comings. I's been scouting out the nearby areas, trying to get a better feels of what we's up against. Beastmasters these Tunarians are, training the wild animals of the island to fight for them. We's gonna cut off their resources to weaken them in the long terms, settings up our major attack after they are weakened. If we take out their picks of the wild animals, they'll have nothing to train. They trains the bears, hawks, and wolves on the island. The wolves are a bit too deep to touch now, but the bears and hawks are nearby, so we start with those. First, head north up the slope into the Wilderwood, or west into Cliff Diver Canyon and lay down some bears. Returns when you are done.
Returns when you are done. Women rats. Yeah, so I mean, I don't mind playing like the solo stuff myself. Happy to carry on kind of running through that. So definitely have a. I know some things drop from the solo zones that I don't have yet, so definitely would like to get my hands on a few extra upgrades and stuff for the character. But I mean, ultimately, the best upgrades are going to be in heroic stuff. So it's just the challenge of finding a patient group who, yeah, just doesn't mind a freaking noob. All right, Charles. Hello, Charles?
You're that new recruit I keep hearing about, isn't it? Your reputation precedes you, as will mine someday soon. When I return to Freeport, my prestige will bring honor to my family. I came here to make a name for myself, but it's been difficult to stand out in the crowd. I have a new assignment, and it's puzzling me. Would you help me unravel it?
Sure, why not?
There's a lot of undercover work here, which means even if you do well, the higher-ups may not know it's you doing the work. Some of my best work was claimed by someone else, and I mean to fix that. Not long ago, I intercepted part of a note one of the Tunarian spies was delivering. They've hidden the remaining pieces. We need to get them all back to learn more of what they're doing. I appreciate it. Whatever glory comes of this, we'll share in the credit. I'm sure this will more than make up for the work I've done that others have taken credit for. A word of warning, be wary of those wood elves. They are more cunning than others may realize.
Sneaky wood elves. Finally at the cap for the first time in years, the grouping is all new. Yeah, I mean, I've not grouped on a live server since Chains of Eternity, probably? Something like that. Barely make out some writing on the scrap. The horse sentries will, that we. What? That's nothing to go on. There's very little to go on in this night, you don't say. But it's obviously Tunarian horse sentries are involved. You decide you'll hunt them down till you retrieve more information. So we need search Tunarian horse sentries and kill wild bears. Also, just to make things even harder, I'm going to pick up no shinies. There will be 0 shinies. It's torture. I can see one right there that I want to get, but I'm not going to pick anything up. Except unless I stumble into a quest that needs particular, like purple shinies or something like that, then I'll pick those up for the quest. But nope, for this run, specifically for this run, there will be no shinies. Dun dun dun. I mean, that's probably harder than everything else, to be honest. Johnny's the whole point of the game. I mean, normally, I can't argue with you. There's a reason we have an emote as a shiny. Come back here, you scumbag! Holy Christ, they run quick. What's that about? Unsubscribe. Oh no. Wow, bruisers really are bad this early on, aren't they? Jesus. Perhaps not just this early on, perhaps all the way through. But that's the reason I picked one, because everybody kept saying how bad they were. Most classes are. Yeah, you're probably right. I suppose I'm used to playing like the healers. And actually, ironically, the healers aren't too bad early on. I mean, not exactly the most exciting, but probably kill things a bit quicker. I'm not sure what we do about the broker. Whether we say don't, for this particular run, don't buy, not allowed to buy anything off the broker either. So no buying weapons or armor or spell upgrades or anything like that. Maybe. So it is literally just about what we find as we're playing through quest rewards. This is on Caladim, so it's not as bad. To be fair, I don't know what the Caladim economy is like these days. We haven't played on here for a little while. You could, to be fair, you could be right. If it's anything like the live servers, they might have gone a bit flipping crazy. Horse is just standing there like, what the hell's going on here? I'm just... Da, 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 da. You line up the parchment pieces. The nearest piece adds enough new words that you can read. The horse sentries will, that we can, wild bears. Norrans are using the wild bears for something. Yeah, various animal traders. Perhaps slaying the wild bear. Oh, not more wild bears slaying. Okay. Apparently, Freeportians don't like bears.
The bears are dead? Good. Now's for a tricky task, so pay attention. The hawks you will now hunt reside high on the cliffs in Cliff Diver Canyon to the west of here. Until now, we've been unable to get to them. The Cliff Diver hawks perch high up and watch for foods to attack below. I's got some food for them right here. Take these mole rats, and when you think you are in a good position below the hawks, examine them in your inventory and release one. Return if you needs more.
Dinner is served. More rat death, I know. Picking on the rats again. Look, it's mini cold tooth. The ugliest mob in the game. Hit him harder! There we go. Pause. This. Smouldering Fists. This is further caster by 0.6. What? This is defense. So, offensive and defensive stances? Yes. Now I'm going to be a super rat. I never actually played the Bruiser before either, so I have zero idea of what their abilities really are, or when they get them, or whatever. If you see a chest, oh, what was that message? If you see a chest after you defeat an opponent, something. Treasure chest. An adept. Oh my god. Smart loot. The chest. Oh, was it Christmas? Oh wait. Nice. How are we doing? One more bear, one more bird. Birdie, birdie. Yeah, birdie, birdie. You leave Mini Coldtooth alone. I feel like I have to jump up to hit them. I'm so small. Bird's done. Write down the one I've... God. Sure, even I remember them. But yes, it is probably a good idea. At some point I should write them down. Rather than just like making them up as I'm going along.
Excellent job. I think we've done a good job stopping any new recruits for the Tunarians. Here, this note was just delivered to us. I believe it is from Tail.
Mayor has informed me that you are serving him well. I have set aside funds for him to reward you for your service. As I told you before, loyalty and service are highly valued and will be amply rewarded. I'm impressed with your work so far and have a new mission for you. Discovered that the Tunarian Alliance's main source of income is from a mine in the Wilderwood. Mine is the perfect setting to employ our next strategy for conquering the island, destruction. By causing a disruption at the mine, it will allow us to flank the Canosians from the opposite side. Speak with the Coercer, as he has already been informed of the action you will be taking. No, yes, no broker, no shared bags, no mercenaries. I would say no familiars, but there are no familiars on Caladim anyway. But I mean, yes. I mean, TLE service is harder, isn't it? So that way, no extra potency or further. I would say no claims, but to be honest, there aren't many claimed rewards on Caladim anyway, and most of them are just flipping appearance gear anyway. But yeah, no claimed items.
So, ready for a little sabotage? The mine is inside the Wilderwood in the far eastern corner.
And what would you like me to do about it?
Head in there and stir up the hornet's nest. Take out some of their miners, and while you're at it, grab some of the loose ore around the mine. Tail wants to know what it is that they're mining.
I don't know on the collections thing. Like, I'm open to that one. I feel like you could potentially just farm a bunch of collections and it makes leveling up easier. So that was my thinking behind not picking up any shinies. I know technically you shouldn't have any money. Like, you're not being given any money from any other characters or anything like that. So that makes collection leveling a bit harder anyway, but I just thought that way you'll avoid any temptation. Oh god, no, I have to turn off the I want to see a flipping helmet. Wide head cover. Yeah. Yeah, no claims. Not that I'm saying that there really is anything to claim on Paladin. Yeah, I mean, basically anything you pick up is fair enough. So quest rewards, anything from kills that you do, I mean, that's no problem. I don't know about like the crafting aspect. I mean, theoretically, you could be a tailor and make a bunch of armor for yourself. I don't know whether that's. I mean, if you want to do that and you have time to do it, then it's probably fair enough. I mean, the crafted armor isn't exactly OP, is it? And without the shared banks, it's not like you're being given a load of resources by alts and other people. Yo, Charles!
Have you found more of the missing pieces?
I did.
The Tunarian note is still incomplete, but this may be enough to advance our prestige. You know you're very good at this kind of thing. Tell me, would you be interested in helping me on a more personal level?
Oh boy.
As you know, I came here to make more of a name for myself. When I return home, my marriage will take place. I've been betrothed since birth to a lady from a good family. The match will elevate my family's status. Unfortunately, my betrothed has the face of a horse.
A face of a horse.
Also, unfortunately, I've found myself unnaturally attracted to one of those Tunarian spies. A wood elf. She's graceful, beautiful, and deadly. Nothing must come of this fancy of mine. I cannot let my reputation be sullied by even the merest hint of a romance with one of their kind. Find Leanna. Kill her. I do it myself, but I fear that seeing her again might weaken my resolve. She could be anywhere on this island. Once she's out of the way, I won't be tempted again, and my family's honor will not be stained. For all I know, she was put here specifically to entice men like me to falter. There's no time like the present.
There's no time like the present. You could have at least told me where she was, rather than just anywhere on the island. Thanks. Groups and guilds? I mean, I feel like solo makes it harder. Like, if you were just in a group, then you just rinse through heroic content probably relatively easily. It's saying no to the guilds part, just because, for the same reason there's not shared banks and things like that. Like, there's a lot of things that a guild. Now that you've got guild halls and things like that, there's a lot of things that guilds could provide that would make things relatively easy, like lots of fast travel, space, merchants, buffs. Come on, Ratty! Hit them hard. This could be interesting. He's hoping the first one gives me a mini ding. Aha! Thank God for mini dings. I haven't said those words for a long time. Unless we probably would have been at home, but still. Right, let's go and hand that one in back to the coercer, and then I think we are done with that area of the map.
Nice work. As you probably noticed, there are additional Tunarian horse sentries being sent into the Wilder Wood to check on the mine. We need another distraction to thin out the Kinosian forces even more. It's time to deal with those meddling sentries once and for all.
Yes, those meddling sentries.
Head back into the Wilder Wood
Damn
and
it.
take out some of these horse sentries. The more you slay, the more Kinosians will be sent to investigate, which will provide our chance to attack. Return to me when the deed is done. By the way, I'll take those ore samples and make sure they find their way to Teil.
Maybe I'm not done with this area after all. So close, but so far. Come here, horses. Holy. It's the fastest moving horses you've ever seen. Relatively straightforward. Right. The Zlith. Go on, Zlith.
have done enough.
Ding,
Tanarian
Lofa.
reinforcements are on their way to the Wilder Wood. Our time for attack is now. Ta'il will be glad to hear of your work. Speaking of Ta'il, take these sealed orders. She sent them for you, and if I were you, I would not ignore them.
Okay. New shoulders. I'm again pleased to hear of your progress. You have shown that you are capable and cunning. These are strong qualities. As you prove your value, we are more and more inclined to trust you. Militia has pushed through the Tunarians' alliance line into the Valley of Discipline, the area they use to train their animals. Our forces have set up forward camp in an alcove located in the eastern portion of the valley near the archway. The militia is using this position as our point of attack. Your orders are to go to the camp and seek out Captain Tyreth, the leader of the forward operation. He will direct your efforts in this final phase of the assault. Drive out the Tunarian alliance. Take their treasures as our own. It's shining. Oh, I can't. So mean. Search Wilder Bear Vale at the northern end of Cliffdiver Canyon. I assume that's this bit here? No? Maybe not. Ah! This bit? No, not that bit. Hiya! Kick to the face! Or in my case, a kick to the knees because I'm so damn small. Those force sentries really meant to move that quickly. The ghost of Liena must be eliminated. Ah! Oh, she didn't have any health. Holy crap. Charles will be grateful to learn that Liana is out of his life forever. She was a ghost. Not sure she was really in his life. Put that horse into the Grand National, we might actually win something. Race car. I mean, especially compared with me. 0% run speed, baby. Let's go. Oh, God. So bad. Hello, Charles.
Is she dead?
Yes.
I don't care for details. I just want to make sure she died with honor.
The truth, I don't know how she died. She was dead when I found her.
I see. I hadn't expected that. The main thing is that Leanna will no longer bother me. I wonder, though, who could have killed her? We may never know, and I can marry my betrothed in peace. Thank you.
You are very welcome. And for our troubles, we have another ring. What's this? Offers the quest the Chunarian plot. Oh. May not do that. Search some Tunarian protectors for more of these parchment scraps. What is this, please? Why is there just a random mound of dirt here? Bit weird. Okay, which one of you guys is Camembert? I noticed you following me around. It does look like a molehill, but there's no moles nearby. Maybe that's where the mole rats come from that you give to the birds to lure them down. Although the quest didn't specifically state that's where they came from. Punch you in the knees. Kick you in the groin. Good. One more. Use heroic opportunities. Game changer. Oh, except the one ability I have to advance them is on a 40-second cooldown. Maybe we won't be doing heroic opportunities very often. Well, not yet, anyway. Well, technically, I can turn off my offensive stance and turn it back on again. Kind of feels a bit meh. While I'm on red health. Damn it, Ratty! Shh. Must examine the parchment scraps. Search the Tunarian Bear Masters for more of these parchment scraps. Okay. The Wolf Master then. This reminds me of your first days in the game. It does feel a bit like that. Not having... oh crap. Not really having any buffs, any AAs, any money, any mounts, anything. It's like, oh, this is what playing the game for the first time with a new player is like. Really dead. Wait. What it? What also would get you? Okay. Sorry, Ethereum. Apparently, Twitch doesn't like the concept of mini dings. But why? They're so damn good. New player could sell some shinies or rares. Yeah, yes, they could, that's true. They wouldn't be limiting themselves not to be picking up shinies. Unlike my stupid ass. But yes, I guess no. Or it's very unlikely that a regular player is going to be buying less than level 10 shinies. Who knows? On any server. Whether it be Caladim or a traditional server. I must examine the parchment scraps again. Horse sentries? Charles Acker knows more about this than he's led me to believe. I'll see what he has to say about things. God damn it, I've just come from him. Back again. Oh yeah, absolutely. I would absolutely say to a newer player, flipping go and do bloody Frostfang or Darklight or Greater Fade Arc. This is great for nostalgia and for silly runs like this, trying to make it harder on yourself. But yeah, if you're like a brand new player who has no previous ties to the game, then definitely do the other zones for the love of God.
What's that? You found more of the parchment?
Yes, but it puzzles me.
I can't speak of it here. It is very important that we draw no attention to ourselves. Meet me in the Wilder Wood. There's a shallow alcove known as the Nook, beyond the trees, along the northern wall.
Okay. I was thinking I was done with this area, and here we are again.
That note, do you have all of it? Good. I wrote this note, that's probably what puzzled you. It contained a hidden message to Lyanna. I was planning to meet her secretly. Then I realized how foolish that would be, but I had already sent her the note. By the Overlord, no! I waited for her here, as prearranged. She did not come, and the next thing you know, one of the other men gave me part of the note and told me to investigate the Tunarians. I couldn't tell if he knew my secret or not. What is it with you and killing? No, I was grateful for the chance to find the rest of my note and destroy it before anyone else realized I had signed it. I thought Lyanna might still have the rest of it, and you proved that she at least had some of it still.
What is it with you and killing? I'm sorry. I thought that was what was Freeport did.
Perhaps a jealous lover, or maybe she was torn apart by the Wilder bears. You must keep this secret. My family will never understand the indiscretion I showed. Nothing happened between Lyanna and me, so it's best forgotten. Get rid of these scraps for me. I must go back before I'm missed.
I'll get rid of the parchment by burning it in the fire pit at Wiz Ratchet's bank. If that's not a name of a gnome, I don't know what is. A Wiz Ratchet. Who are you, Nog?
Hail!
I will talk to you later. Okay. Fire pit, burn it. Oh look, he's a gnome after all. I thought he probably would be. Just the parchment scraps into the flames, the edges curl blacken and finally turn to ash.
Go now, and begin the trials
You,
that I have
I
set
saw
for
you put something into the fire.
Succeed,
Come here.
and you will share the fortunes of Freeport as we reshape this broken world. Together, we will restore the glory of ages past, crush the sons of Zek, and sweep aside the decadent nation of Kinos. With my guidance, you shall gain power and glory as you have never imagined. But should you turn against me, you will find that my wrath is a terrible thing. Now go.
Bit of Christopher Lee.
You.
Alright, what do you
Put
want?
something into the fire.
Yes, I did. The fire burns hot, hiding all traces of what's inside. You've been seen speaking with Charles Acker. Don't look so surprised. Of course I know your name. There are those that would like more information about Mr. Acker's activities. Can you help me? His fiance's family would like some information. Casually chat up some of the other Freeportians around here to see if any of them say anything. Complete this task and you will be Excellent. Oh, and she's come.
Well met.
Charles Barker, Larker, Jarker. Nope, never heard of him. Speak with trainer, jailer, surfrider. God's name is trainer, jailer, surfrider. Oh, here. Know your fate.
Well met.
Do you know a man called Charles? Nope. Did he die recently? Nope. Good trainer, Dark Frostwind. Dargy.
Greetings. I've been stationed here at the
I know.
trained the greatest champions on this island. I've never heard of anyone by that name.
Speak with Captain Pinios just inside the tower.
Hello there. So, you're the new addition to the outpost that we've been hearing about. I've been stationed here by the Overlord to instruct you in ways that you can interact with the world around you. I've met many great heroes of the Overlord since arriving at the outpost, but I can't recall anyone by that name.
Speak with the chef. God, I'm a rich person. 25 silver. Don't spend it all at once.
The stew is Gorga not cook someone by that name. Not yet.
Good trainer, Vela Endir. Huh. Matron of Harvest and Collections.
Greetings.
Nobody knows Charles. He's an unknown, a nobody. Speak with trainer Corpse Knickerknack. Or Knickknack, if you prefer. The feck is that? Nope. 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 Ah.
Well met.
Yep. With Assassin Vermeer. Yeah, basically. We don't want new players to get lost, so we'll put all of these tutorial NPCs around and then come up with a quest that means they have to go around and talk to them.
The Tunarians won't have many animals to train because of you. Nice works. Return to me if you ever need some more mole rats. Is he that guy with the bad comb over?
Ah, yes. The guy with the bad comb over. Sure, that one. Look at Zeren Tiznik. She'll probably be lurking near the fire pit in the outpost. Oh, maybe you come all the way back here and then to go all the way back there and then all the way back again as well. It's a MMO. Big news! No one has ever heard of him.
Interesting.
Is that good
Charles
news?
has been sending word that he is very popular and renowned for his exploits. Well, I suppose a little bragging beats a little infidelity. The marriage will proceed as planned.
Wouldn't happen to a nicer guy. And poof, she's gone again. Right, now we have to run all the way back around the other side of that blooming island. Oh, that being said, is there any quests out on the beach? While we're over this side. Yes!
The life of a priestess isn't always posies and butterflies, you know. We aren't just here to heal and give you blessings.
Oh.
No, there's so much more to our way of life. We constantly battle against the ever-rising ranks of the undead. If it wasn't for us, you'd all have your brains sucked out by a legion of zombies. I can't leave my post. But you can get around freely, can't you? Maybe you could help an old priestess relive her glory days.
Sure.
Go find these skeletons and slay them. If you bring me back 3 bone ships from them, I'll make this all worth your while. I can hear them out there in the distance. Their bones are rattling and crackling. Oh, how I want to feel them crumble beneath my grasp. Hurry up! Bring me those bone ships.
What's going on in here, please? Bobble!
How am I going to collect these log snippets? I can't swim, but that won't matter when the ship is done. Shh! I need to keep this as quiet as possible. The Overlord demands it. But I'm whizzle-wogged here on my research and could use some help. Okay, word has it that the Wobblecog family of Kinos is on the verge of perfecting a ship that can travel underwater. The Overlord cannot let Kinos get the upper hand, so I have been tasked with figuring out the process for creating these ships.
Norrath's first submarine.
I've discovered a creature called the Nautilus that uses air chambers within its shell to keep itself buoyant, similar to the Pogflume dilator I've been working on. I believe that if I can get some of these specimens, I should be able to figure out the mechanism and apply it to a ship. Good. I'll be up here observing. Hurry now, the Overlord awaits.
Uh-huh. Finds the Nautilus shells in Sandstalker Bay for Bobble. God, am I going to get eaten alive if I go in there? Don't kill me! I don't really know what I'm looking for. Are they things to click on? Are they things to kill? So we just have a bit of a swim round and see what happens. Oh, things to click on, apparently. Let's mind the sharks. And octopus? Oh god. I think I have 2 octopuses on me. Or octopi if you prefer. God, I don't need 3. Right, evacuate. Evacuate! Gotta play it safe. We're dying on the island. That would be rather embarrassing. Just wondered if there was any clickies on the rubble in the water. I think the Keynos version of the island has something underwater you can click for an additional quest. Not sure the Freeport version has that, by the looks of it. Yeah, something like that. I think it gives you an earring, doesn't it? I guess the Freeport version is killing these. Which I don't know whether I can do, if I'm completely honest. Yellow heroics at level 5 might be a bit overboard. See if we can get to level 6 first.
Holy snog ratchets, that was quick.
Holy snog ratchets!
Excellent. This ship is gonna be magnificent. Here, take this for your efforts.
Big shark drops a quest. There's a big shark? Oh, is there one in the middle, maybe? Blade fin. There. Oh, level 6 with a single up arrow? Eeeh! I feel like that might be death as well. I'm not sure I'm feeling quite that brave with this character just yet. If it was white, I'd have a go. Yellow, with my limited abilities. Wait till we get to level 6 and then we'll try. Okay, let's go back around the other side of the island. The island really does feel that much bigger when you're running around at 0 miles an hour. A treasure chest! A bloody bow! No. I use bows. Mabel! She dropped fancy smancy loot. First kind of named I've seen other than Bladefin, the very angry shark. Here's hoping I don't need her for a quest. Go away, pesky horse sentry. Can't be bothered to kill you. Takes forever. Mabel's bell. Oh, I'll hang a bell around my neck. Random guards. Hello, guards. Captain Tyreth.
The attack has begun, and the enemy shall fall. You must be here to take part in the festivities. Ah, you were the one who coerced these sentries out of the area before the attack. Nicely done. It is time to complete our domination. The militia are advancing and beginning to clear the area. It is time to strike quickly. Take this torch, work your way in, and set fire to 2 of the nearby tents. Others have begun the raising as well. If another's flame fails, make sure you finish the job. This island will soon be ours.
Burn the tents! Burn them all! Kill them with fire! Ha ha ha! Burn! Level 6. Nice. Intercept. It's not particularly useful, but okay. It's an extra level, if nothing else.
The rising smoke reveals your courage, but are you ready to finish what we have started? We believe that the leader of these elves waits atop a treehouse, located through the archway to the east. It is certain that the flames have been spotted, so we need to act quickly. You must travel to the top of this treehouse and finish the battle.
To the treehouse! Hello, I'm a sneaky rat. I'm going to sneak past your... Oh, no, I'm not. I tried. I tried my hardest to sneak past. I am a bruiser after all and not a scout, so... Uh-oh. We might be in a spot of bother here. We might have to be running. I believe they have a relatively short release range. It's going to be close. Please hold. Damn it! Actually, this might get me a mini ding, which will speed things up, to be fair. Oh, God. Uh-oh. This might be it. Dead. Oh, maybe the health regen might keep us alive. Ooh, that was close. Yeah. As clenching as things go, that was, oh, for the love of God, all that's holy. Fine, we'll wait here. Get some health back. See, even the Noob Island is dangerous for some classes. Right. Fortunately, I suspect those two I killed up on the tower have probably respawned. Oh no, they haven't. Watch for that. Right. Sneaksies! God, this is going to be interesting. Group of 3. Shit, a brick. Good job I didn't engage. So. Didn't want to use my heal. Save it for this fight. No down arrows here. It's all proper heroic stuff. I mean, sort of. There's no arrows, obviously, but it's about as heroic as you're going to get. Ow. Oh, many things. Like, technically, we could run away. Oh, I shouldn't have fallen down there, should I? Oh, maybe we can kill some of these. Mission success. I mean, sort of. Technically, I got my quest update, so... Bloody bruisers. Early game, man. Early game. It's a tough one. Be interesting to see how well two white mobs in a single group goes. Not well? I mean, I get one down. Should get a mini ding from it then. So. Evening, Telly. Hiya! Take that. I think if I didn't have that mini ding in, things would go a lot worse. Damn it! Is that blooming chain armor? Fucking character is so fragile. I don't think even I expected to take quite so much damage. You have no AoEs. Are you shitting me? Oh boy. That was a much faster respawn than I expected. Yes, yeah, definitely need Feign Death. Although I imagine the first Feign Death, I don't know what level it is, but I imagine the first one has a relatively rubbish percentage. Like probably 50%, I imagine, if you're lucky. Let's go and hand this other quest in to the captain. Should have been an Ixar. Now Combat Hill comes in. Ah, yes. Yeah, to be honest, I didn't even really stop to think about racial traits and stuff.
So Adrium is dead. I take it you found... You still have much to learn, but I'll let you in on a little secret. Sometimes things are best left unsaid until they reveal themselves. We have been watching your every move, and you have proven quite worthy of our true goal. Of course it is, but there is something more. You know that mine you took the samples from?
Up it.
The samples were packed with precious lapis lazuli, more so than any other source near Freeport.
Well, they have flipping gnome. Are you mad?
No, you've been training. Training for the final confrontation you were about to take part in. You think Tael couldn't have just done all this herself? Prove to us you are ready to become an esteemed citizen of Freeport and share in the wealth. We've been questioning some captives and had scouts follow the Tanarian haulers from the mine to a cave near the back of Adrium's treehouse. We believe that this cave holds the true leaders of the Elves, known as the Circle of Elders. Good form. You sound like a Freeport citizen already. The loot should be in the cave. Nothing has left the island for months. We've had it completely surrounded. Head in there and take care of the Elders.
I don't think I've ever made a gnome character or a halfling. I mean, this is probably the first Ratonga character I've made, I reckon. It gets a mend ability once a day. Is that useful? Oh, speaking of useful, would have been nice if that mini ding hadn't have gone off, if I'm completely honest. Rats and cats. I suppose one keeps the other in check. Yeah, Ratonga seem to be a very popular race, to be fair. It's just not something I would usually play. Weakened Blood of the Wolf. That ridiculous, like 10% run speed. Yeah. 13%? What? Wow. Trying to get my character so it's... There we are. So the one skeleton kill will be a mini thing. Okay. Switched into lions. Oh, yeah. It's the new hotness, right? You cannot eliminate us! Watch me. He's hoping this guy has my bone chip. Yes. Right, let's go hand that quest in. Vashia, indeed. I guess a lot of people also wanted the racial trait that came with them, especially on Kaladin.
Oh, the sweet smell of death. They're so dry and brittle, just like I remembered. Thank you.
This priestess needs to get out more. She gets way too excited about bones.
Take these coins. This should be more than what the merchant would give you for these beauties.
Bone bracelet. Excellent. Fills another slot, I suppose. Pretty terrible XP. Damn it! Main reason, special merc only. Oh, for God's sake. It's ridiculous. Oh, when Flurry was good. Pay to win at its best, yeah, it sure is. Rare heroic opportunity. Now I'm unstoppable. Or not. Does it give you like extra mitigation or something, doesn't it? Increases physical increases mitigation of caster versus physical damage by 77. Sure, it used to be a lot more than that. I feel like that's had a bit of a nerf. What? People would pay twice to get their original race back after unlocking the merc. Why? Why in God's name would you do this? Stop it, people. For the love of God, you're just encouraging pay to win. What the? Oh God, this looks a bit hardcore. Yeah, I was just thinking that. I feel like I'm going to be zoning in and out, in and out. I feel like I may need to get level 7 properly to do this. With my terrible gear. Depends how hard they hit, I suppose. The answer is relatively. I don't think I'm doing that at this level. Not with my terrible gear. Awful weapons. Might be easy on a live server, but it ain't going to be easy here. Yeah, this is on Paladin, yeah. Tell by the fact it's almost empty. Sorry. We do a who all. There are more than 100 players online, to be fair. I'm shocked to see that at this point. I mean, there have been people talking in general chat and looking for group and stuff. Ow. Almost killed myself with the chest. There was a hunters group looking for members there. Someone looking for info about where to level at level 17. Not much going on though, really. So I've managed to find 2 sets of flipping chain armor and a bow, but nothing leather. God damn it. Death by chest. Yeah, that would be also a rather embarrassing end to a run. Wondered if there was a name over here. Sometimes there is, isn't there? Many things saving my life again. Oh. What the hell is that? Okay, you killed them and then they come back as ghosts. Interesting. Look, the shinies. They're just sat there, taunting me, saying, come and pick us up. You know you want to.
We must retreat from the fire.
Yeah, the auto mod system is a bit random. And that's not even set on highest either. That was like somewhere in the middle.
They were weak. I am.
Kick and a punch! Oh, I was just seeing if there was any disco XP to be had. Nope. A rather boring corner after all. These wolves are an actual pain in the ass, though. I actually didn't expect it would take this long to get off the island, if I'm completely honest. It's funny how slow things actually go at this level. Just you running around, but... Are there any named here? I'm sure on the Kumnos one there's like a named tree that sometimes spawns there, but... Doesn't look as though there is on this version. So there is a named shark down there, which we found earlier, Bladefin, but he is level 6 with a single up arrow. And I don't know whether that would, with my limited abilities, whether he'd kill me. On the other side, on the Kinos version, there is a named, but I don't know if there is in the Freeport one. I don't think there is. On the Kinos one, there's a blob, slimy blob thing here. Grok or something like that. You have to feed it 6 skulls from the skeletons down on the beach, and it grows and then attacks you. Although that is actually a proper triple up heroic, I think, that one. That one is actually designed for multiple people. Wasn't sure whether there was disco XP in the water. The hawk is 6 mole rats. Oh, is that what the hills are for? Mole hills. It's see a named pit. Oh, Falconer's Treats. Sounds ominous. Was that just a markable object? Ah, it's just a markable object. Ratbag was here. Excellent. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people that come wandering past there and notice it. Depth. Amazing. And more gear I can't use. Should have made a scout. That's freaking loads of chain armor kicking around. Oh. Random horse entry just appeared out of nowhere. Honestly, I think a Guardian has more DPS than at this level. Huzzah! Right. Do you think? Let's go and try the cave again. What's that? Is that an AoE or a buff? Inflicts melee damage on targets in area of effect. Just AoE. I'm not sure it's going to help, but we'll give it a go. We might have to kill something on the outside first, then go in so that we know we're going to get a mini ding when we've killed at least one of them on the inside. Maybe. Give it a go, see what happens. Oh god, that AoE did basically nothing. I've run out of ability. Run away! Advance in the opposite direction. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to have to get the whole mini ding thing positioned. Christ. It's freaking madness. I know. What is this? Tactics? Level 7? Who said EQ2 was easy? Also, how about keep pushing the heroic opportunities button even though I'm not really doing anything? Right. One, maybe 2 wolves. I was kind of hoping at level 7 we get a bit more than one ability, to be honest. Yeah, let's go with... Okay. Mini ding positioned. Try again. Nothing at level 8 either. Psh, God damn it. Evacuate! Run away! I think offensive stance was actually working a bit better than defensive. That was the difference between the first and the second attempt. Health potions? Health potions? You mad? I don't think you can even get them on the Noob Island, even if I wanted to use them, to be honest. Take 3. Oh no! No! It's all gone wrong! I bottled it just as he died. Oh god. Yeah, worst case, we might have to just get to level 8, maybe. Yeah, I suspect they will. I don't think there's any instance timer right now, so I'm pretty sure it's just a brand new instance every time. So everything just respawns. Unfortunately. Contact! Skeleton lore and legend. Um, what are the merchants? I mean, I know most of the gear they sell is god awful, but could it be more god awful than what I'm wearing? You sell just cloth crap. Oh, he sells rawhide as well. Oh, which has got no stats on. Oh, Tunic does actually have stats on. What? Yes, I'm resulting in buying rawhide armor. Yeah, yes, by like a couple less minute, but equally it had stats on, so a little bit more health, albeit very, very minuscule. We're talking very small. It doesn't really make much sense though, does it, to be fair? Like, the cloth was level 1, this was level 1 leather. The leather has less mitigation on it. It's like, oh. I mean, we could try. I think we could try killing the fish now. Stealing pits. Let's see what's over here. It is actually torturous having to walk past Chinese. Just waiting for Meteor Fist to come back up. Go away, greyfish. Go away. Me alone. Came over here because I thought it would be safe. Come on, lads. Good. Nowhere is safe in Norrath now. There's always someone lurking in the shadows. Huzzah! Fuck, you dead. Chucky and George. Might be a crime buster of the sea. Need to hunt a shoal glider. Oh. Was he a dead book? Ignore pain. Oh, look at that. Better heals. Mezen. To be fair, that may actually help quite a bit in that big old fight. Treasure chest. Oh, yes. Thank you very much. Plate armor now. I'm being trolled. Which dev is watching and making all of the non-leather armor drop? To take these specimens to Sithor the All-Seeing. This is Nobrin. I don't think he has the power. Oh, I didn't even think to go up the top of the tower.
I greet you.
Nice. Oh, cloth armor. Yeah, that's just what I always wanted. Thanks. God damn it. Oh, that's getting sold. This one has cures. Bags. Only technically that weapon is ever so slightly better damage-wise than the stupid splintered club. Oh, that one's much better. What? The Knuckles? Oh, that one's rubbish. Ratongas are taller than gnomes. I mean, just barely, I guess. What made you say that? As I rise from the grave, you will now take my place. No, no, skeleton, I will not take your place. I'm going to try this again. Now we have a slightly better heal, a slightly better weapon, don't know about slightly better armor. That's probably arguable. Slightly better heal. Slightly better chance, indeed. I think I've already positioned my health, so we should be hopefully good for a mini ding when one of these die. It's going to be close, though. Nice. I mean, that's still a little bit closer than I'd like, but I mean, we killed the first. Ah! Oh, I didn't realize they attacked you as soon as you killed the other group. That's what? Um. Yeah. Bit tricky, isn't it? It is a challenge. I'm wondering if I can for this first fight. I wonder if I can risk not using my heal at the beginning, so that I kill one off, get the mini ding, and then as I'm fighting the other two, then use the heal as part of that fight, so that by the time I get to the end of those two, I should have a bit more health than I did the first time round. Theoretically. Like so. That rare heroic opportunity would be pretty sweet about now. Heal, heal, heal. What? Oh, that's not the bird. Shh, don't move. Nobody move. Far away from the bear as possible gives me the most amount of time. Should give a mini then, I think. Oh, yes. What is this, please? Oh, Bruiser's Claw, that's not helpful at all, is it? We'd find you, Kale. You've been doing well for yourself. Too bad your treasure's about to become mine. This is important as your days upon Norrath are at an end. No! The fun police.
Well done. That fool Kale had no idea what was coming. The Tunarians are finished on this island. Yes, our efforts have been a success. The island is ours, and so is the fine assortment of valuables. The Overlord will hear of your bravery. As promised, here is a reward that will prove useful in your future adventures.
The fight is over! I feel like that was deserving of a cheer. Jesus. Failed. Right, what did we get for our chocolates? We got some Brawler wraps. What? With a worse damage rating than the ones you get at the beginning. What the hell is going on here, please? That being said, I don't like the fact that my two weapons are currently at odd timing, so I'm happy to swap that over. Sell that back again. Ah. Oh, now you give me the rare heroic opportunity with the extra mitigation. Couldn't have given that to me like flipping in the cave, could you? Stupid game. We're good then. No names here, is there? No. Think we could say we are done with the island. I think there's any other quests to do on there, is there? I think we're good. La da 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 da. Let us go forth, out into the world. Hello, Captain.
Greetings.
What kind of worries me is the voice they use for the greetings doesn't sound anything like what he does on the ship. Could have at least got him to voice act a few greetings messages. Yes, take me to Freeport.
You best be sure to explore the whole island, you hear?
Norrath can be a dangerous place, you know. Off to Freeport.
Don't you mind. We get paid to do that.
Yeah, you said that already. I don't know Freeport.
I've lived this long thanks to my ability to kill.
Bing. Why did I get Intercept 3? Yeah, I think we can clear that off the hot bars. Not meant to get that for a few levels. Yes. Hello, the Hellholders is Freeport. I don't know where I'm going. Where am I going? Oh, look, a signpost. Freeport dogs. No, that's not helpful. Housing. Fields. Yes. Give me all of the disco XP. Thank you. Any more? No. Emporium. And the merchants. Armor and weapons. In fact, is the housing in this hellhole? Over here? Is it up by... It's all the crafting stuff, isn't it? Dreadnought's Plaza, yeah, there's nothing there. Oh, it's probably down on the flipping over here, isn't it? The housing? Oh. No! Get off! Oh god. What have I done? Seriously, it is actually like a completely new game because this is how much I visit Freeport normally. I don't even know where that bloody basic housing is. I know where some stuff in here is, but that's mostly the stuff that you need for like heritage quests and things like that that you have to come in here as a bloody Keynote player. I assume the basic housing is over here on the right. Pretty sure I remember seeing a whole bunch of housing down here. What's down here? That is housing, but it's not the housing. It's back the other. What? Don't tell me things like that. Okay. Up. Up. I'm actually surprised the quest doesn't say where. Like it says J Tiger's Den, but it doesn't actually tell you where in Freeport J Tiger's Den. Like for someone, if I'm approaching this as a completely brand new player who has absolutely no idea on the layout of cities in EQ2, well, to be honest, they're in the same boat as I am at the moment, going, I don't know, because there's nothing. There's nothing. Go through the door behind me. This random ramp. Oh, that's not the. No, Seafarer's Roost. Actually, I was going to say get the disco for it.
A good rat is a dead rat.
Rat is a dead rat, you cheeky son of a. I mean, normally I'd agree with you. Ah, the Jade Tiger's Den. Thank you. There we are. Which is where? Oh, okay. Excellent. Where's the housing? Let me guess. Upstairs. Not upstairs? Find the door for the basic in. Okay, it's not actually upstairs. Ow. Hello, housing person. Oh, there it is. Right next to me. Okay. First time buyer. Yes. Yay, my first house. Wow, look at this hellhole. I thought Kino's places were bad. Let's do that for now. Hi guys, it's me in the mirrors. Suppose it'd be better to have the recall point down by the docks, to be honest. Yeah, was that a group taunt? Oh, does that have an interrupt on? Got the broker. Don't know, although probably not going to be using it too much. Linguist, city merchant, banker. Nice, nice, nice. We'll stick recall point here.
Hello, can I offer you one of our new lifetime extended warranties for any merchandise you purchase?
Right. Best part of Freeport, everything you need in one spot. Yeah. Guess so. Collector, mender, broker, banker, merchant. Whole bunch of merchants, actually. Lots of merchants, all of the merchants. Inheritance. Oh, yes. I'm not using these either. Because these are effectively like passing things over from another character. So I'm not using those.
No beggars. Ouch. That's your balance?
Stick stupid coin in the bank, even though I don't need it. Add them to the naughty list. Indeed. Right, I think that will do for today. Jesus Christ, we've been playing for 3 hours and we managed to get to level 8. Never did I think it would be so hard. There you go. It's going to be a challenge. We've almost died like half a dozen times already. Probably been down to 1 HP at least twice. It's going to be interesting. Next time we do this, I guess we'll head out into wherever is appropriate for level 8 and Freeport. I suppose the various little offshoot things, like flipping sewers and graveyard, and I don't know, all those little bits. Again, I've not really. I think I did some questing out there at some point, but it's definitely not familiar to me. So it's sort of new and an interesting challenge. So. In terms of when we do that again, I don't know. Tomorrow's stream will be back to normal, so we'll probably be back on Thurgadin doing Vitrovia stuff. Again, I guess, blast through the solo dailies. I don't think the weeklies will be ready tomorrow, so it will be mostly dailies, other zones, while trying to look for a group. You're back to a billion solo DPS. Exactly, Telly. Like, completely the opposite end of what we've been doing today. You could not get two different experiences. So yeah, that's tomorrow. Maybe we'll come back onto here Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll do Vitrovia Wednesday, this Thursday, and then Vitrovia Friday or something like that to just try and break things up. Anyway, thank you all very much for joining me, to those who did. As I say, it's been fun. Hopefully, I will catch you all tomorrow. Adios.